nothing to do. I don't know about you, but it seemed like there was nothing to do for 2 weeks. So what have I done? What have I been doing? For 2 weeks, I posted for my students on Google Classroom. I organized file boxes, 12 boxes from school. I cleaned out flower boxes. I read a couple of books. I did FaceTime with my daughter on long walks. I walked with my husband for real. And I did a bunch of craft projects. That reminds me, craft projects. We have to go look at those. Craft projects, the rest of part 1. So I did all kinds of craft projects. I painted beads and strung beads. I painted boxes. I even made a toilet paper owl. Now, if you like to do creative stuff like that, this is my little advertisement here. You should sign on to the Creativity Club page on Google Classroom. This is the code. Love to see you there. That is the end of part 1. Part 2, the next 2 weeks of my training. I want to introduce myself. I think I didn't do that before. I'm Ms. Bellemore, and I teach global studies and algebra concepts. And I've been at Cascade for a long, long time. And this is not what my classroom usually looks like. But as we all begin distance learning, we're all learning in new ways. And I've been learning in new ways for the last 2 weeks also. 3 things I learned that I want you to take with you as you go into your new learning. 1, use technology. I learned to use the Surface tablet. I learned to use Zoom. I can use, let's see, where are the things? Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Screencast-O-Matic, or maybe it's Screencastify, I can't remember. And I opened a YouTube channel. Learn from the YouTube channel. Second thing I learned, use your friends or your colleagues or your classmates or your teachers to help you, because I know I couldn't have learned most of these things without the help of my colleagues. I found myself communicating by text at all hours of the night sometimes with math teachers and social studies teachers. I learned new things from YouTube videos from Mrs. Gailey and Mr. Louder and Mr. Putnam. I learned how to surf constant changes from the Department of Education, and we got lots of dedication going on our staff, and I really appreciate that. Secondly, something else I have for you. Make a space for yourself to work. Even if you have a full house, even if it's crazy with siblings ringing around, even, well, I just have my husband and a cat. Wait, the cat is here. So find a place for yourself to work. I made a space in my kind of craft room. You can see it's messy in an area, but I carved out a space for myself. Make sure you have your supplies. I have a lamp, I have my technology, I've got lots of pens and Kleenex, and I have a notebook. I took lots of notes over the last 2 weeks. You'll be taking notes too as you come into distance learning next week, and I look forward to having that with you. So find yourself a place to work. Make yourself a schedule. You notice I've got some things scheduled up here, things to go. Put up signs or posters to help you stay organized. And thank you very much. We are so looking forward to being with you next week. It's going to be different. It won't always go smoothly, just like this video, but myself and all the teachers at Cascade are really looking forward to being with all of you again. So until then, enjoy the sunshine and have a good weekend.